Welcome to Fantastic Vision. Please subscribe us before you watch today's video. Basically, everyone knows about the chip control in the United States. Its purpose is nothing more than to restrict the development of Chinese chips. The so-called security issues are just a reason and a cover. U.S. Secretary of Commerce Raimondo has always played an important role in the U.S. chip ban, and can be regarded as one of the main promoters behind it. However, Raimondo, who has been insisting on pushing for the ban on U.S. core, seems to be feeling a little uncomfortable recently. After all, the rapid development of China's core has attracted more and more attention, which also shows that the ban on U.S. core does not seem to have any effect. However, what people didn't expect was that in an interview with the media, Raimondo still said, "Export controls have played a role because China's chip performance is still several years behind the United States." According to recent news from the U.S. media, during an interview with the U.S. media, 60 Minutes, on April 21, Raimondo was asked about Huawei's new phone and the Kirin 9010 chip. This was Raimondo's answer at the time, which also caused many foreign media to express self-indulgence. When Raimondo visited China in August 2023, he stated at that time that if Huawei did not give up its own research on advanced technologies, the United States would further expand sanctions on Huawei. But everyone knows the result. After Raimondo said these words, Huawei did not hold a press conference and directly launched the Mate 60 for sale. This also made Raimondo's so-called sanctions against Huawei a laughingstock. After all, Huawei has solved the problems of chips, mobile phone parts, electronic components, etc., and has all the new products ready, but the United States knows nothing about it. This is enough to show that Huawei's supply chain basically has nothing to do with the United States. So what else can the United States use to sanction Huawei? Just recently, Huawei Pura 70 was released, which gave Raimondo a surprise. The Kirin 9010 chip equipped in Pura 70. Although no specific information has been disclosed, basically in terms of performance and running scores, it is better than the previous Huawei Kirin 9000's chip is one step closer. This not only means that Huawei HiSilicon has once again made a big breakthrough in chip design, but also means that Huawei's chips can be confirmed to be manufactured by Chinese companies, and the supply of chips is stable. The United States has not yet figured out where Huawei's chips come from, but Huawei has already completed an iteration with a 10% performance increase. This time Raimondo said in an interview, "The United States is still ahead of China in advanced chips." Also ridiculed by reporters, does advanced semiconductor refer to TSMC? What's more, even if you don't talk about chip manufacturing issues, just look at the advanced chips themselves. The purpose of the US chip ban is to prevent the development of Chinese chips. China chip started late. Although it has made successive breakthroughs in advanced process chips, it still lags behind the world's leading level. Nowadays, even as the US continues to increase its chip ban, it still does not prevent Chinese chips from shortening the generation gap. In fact, this is enough to prove that the US chip ban has had little effect. Raimondo's words are actually just avoiding the important and trivial. It seems that Meishin continues to lead to prove the effect of the chip ban, but in fact it is just a sneaky change of concept. In fact, the US chip ban seems to be the beginning of reverse sanctions. Not only did it not affect the development of China chip, but it caused the revenue of the US chip giants to plummet, and even started large-scale layoffs, causing many Americans to lose their high-paying jobs. Even in terms of mature manufacturing processes, China's chip semiconductor production capacity increased by 40% in the first quarter, and its market share and shipments have continued to grow. On the contrary, many American chip companies have begun to rely on China. It is not difficult to see from this information that Raimondo's words are just self-indulgence. Raimondo's latest remarks once again triggered widespread attention and discussion. She bluntly pointed out that China's development in the fields of chips and artificial intelligence will pose a threat to the international community, calling on the international community to do its best to stop China's development. These remarks not only exposed Raimondo's anxiety about the rise of China's science and technology, but also revealed the concerns of some people in the West about China's rise. However, in the face of Raimondo's views, netizens expressed their dissatisfaction and opposition. The rise of China's science and technology is unstoppable, and mutual benefit and win-win results should be achieved through open cooperation. If you agree, please like it, welcome to repost, leave a message and share it.